But notice one thing clearly. Sadly, millions of people are stuck in their lives. What is the first thing that comes in your mind when you come across very successful people in your life? Please don't ask what routine they follow, but rather ask what motivates them. Do not just start copying by successful people's habit. Two people can follow the same habits, but one can slowly grow and succeed, but the other person can demotivate and it can lead to burnout. I'm sorry, you're guessing wrong. The main thing that helps them is knowledge, not the talent. See discipline, but they fail to see the discipline comes after the trust. People easily see someone is so confident. Promises are kept brokenly. They start a small upload and then repeat it. Once you repeat it, it becomes the habit. I used to think success is very simple. Find someone who's very successful in life, follow their habits, follow their routine, and then I can succeed too. I started wake up at 5 a.m., read 50 books, go to gym regularly, and stay disciplined. That sounds very logical, right? Yes. But I noticed something different, which is two people can follow the same habits, but one can slowly grow and succeed, but the other person can demotivate and it can lead to burnout. Do you know why? Because we rarely ask a very different question, which is what if the habits alone are not the cause for the success? What if there's something deep inside every successful people, which is their beliefs and their system, can help them to be succeed? It completely blew my mind and changed the way of how I see the success stories. I'm sure it's going to change your perspective towards the success. What is the first thing that comes in your mind when you come across very successful people in your life? Your mind obviously will say they are built different, and it also say they have a natural talent. But the answer is it's not the natural talent. Every successful people's outcome measured by just three characters. One is knowledge, second is practice, and third one is natural talent. Can you guess among these three, knowledge, practice, and talent, which one plays a crucial role which can lead them to perform efficiently? It could be anything: sports, business, career, entrepreneurship, anything. I'm sorry, you're guessing wrong. The main thing that helps them is knowledge, not the talent. The knowledge that helps you to understand how the system works. The one is the practice. How do you apply that knowledge in the practical world, in reality? What question do you ask? What problem are you trying to solve? That's where the practice comes in place. And finally, the natural talent. It has very little to do with the outcomes they produce. The main thing is the knowledge. How deeply have you understand? So that's why I keep saying that copying someone's behaviors, it's not gonna help you to go anywhere else, because the behaviors are just symptoms. Sadly, millions of people are stuck in their lives because of this misunderstanding that habits will make me succeed in life, which is correlation is not equal to causation. Imagine A and B are appearing together, but notice one thing clearly. Just because A and B are same, it does not mean A creating the B. And A here they have the habits and the B here are the success. Just because A is copied, the habits are copied, it does not mean that habits is going to give you the success that you want. Yes, I'm not saying that habit doesn't matter. They absolutely matter. But I'm saying is it's so easy to see the habits, but it's not easy to see the conditions, that belief they have inside, which make them to follow the habits. You can easily find someone wake up early and you try to do the same. You wake up early, but it's not gonna work. People easily see someone is so confident, but they didn't see that competence is the one created the confidence. They are competent enough to say that I know this topic very deeply than anyone else in the world. That's what gives this confidence. See discipline, but they fail to see the discipline comes after the trust. That distinction is what matters. Competence creates confidence. The discipline comes after the trust. Did a very famous experiment. They put marshmallow in a bowl in front of the children. They asked the children either they can choose one marshmallow now or they wait 5 minutes and choose two marshmallows. Couple of the children choose one marshmallows, bunch of them choose two marshmallows, waited for 5 minutes. And then they tracked all these children later in their life. They find out the children who choose two marshmallows are very successful in their relationship, career, in all over all aspects of life. The scientists ended the experiments that people who waited have more discipline, more self-control. That's why they are successful in their life. But later, scientists also tracked the children why they choose one marshmallows. They thought they don't have the discipline, they don't have the self-control. That's why they failed in life. But the children who choose one marshmallows are grown up in an environment where their promises are kept broken. They've been promised by their parents that I'm going to buy you this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, but the promise are kept broken. It's not been followed. So the children thought, okay, I maybe not get 5 minutes and two marshmallows, so I better choose one marshmallow now so that at least I got something. It's not only about the kids. The same thing applies to the adults. You say you're gonna wake up at 5 a.m. but you snooze the alarm and go to sleep. Your promise kept broken. I'm not here to blame your childhood, or I'm not going to say that your future is already been fixed, but I'm going to say something meaningful. Do not just start copying by successful people's habit. Start where you are. Ask yourself, how can I understand my own systems? Let's do this practical experiment. Imagine that you're going to do the thing that scares you most, but you like it. What your mind probably will say? Your mind maybe say, you are lazy, you're not going to be complete this. There are so many talented people out there than this you're not going to be succeed. You might fail. Or else it started counting the outcomes before you even try. If the answer is yes for these occasions, start from there. Start build your values and shift your mindset. If the answer is yes for these all occasions, it means you're not trusting yourself. If the question is, do I trust myself? If not, start from there. As not a big massive changes, a huge little changes consistently. Start a small upload and then repeat it. Once you repeat it, it becomes the habit. Every time you do the habits, you're teaching your brain that my efforts matter and my efforts is going to lead somewhere meaningful. When you saw someone successful in life, please don't ask what routine they follow, but rather ask what motivates them to follow these routines. That's where the key success hides. And ask yourself later, what conditions, systems and beliefs that I can build myself to succeed in life. It might seem it's very slow process, it's not going to help you to succeed any further in life, but when you keep doing this again and again, one day you'll find the answer, and those answers will take you far away in your life. And I just honestly wanted to share this with you, and see you in the next video. Thank you.